What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Make sure y'all like this video and share it because I'm going to talk about a woman that apparently drugged a guy and robbed him. Now, this guy met this woman at a bar and he decided that it would be a good idea to bring the stranger back to his home. Now, some of you guys, you may meet women when you're at a bar, at a club, and you know, it's been normal for you to bring her back to your place. So maybe it's easier for you to meet girls at a local bar than bring them back to your place and do whatever. But you need to be careful out here because there are women out here who will try to take from you. Now, apparently, he claims to have been drugged and robbed, so he got the Cardi B treatment. When I first saw this, I said, this guy definitely got Cardi B'd, okay? For those who don't know, Cardi B admitted to drugging and robbing men back when she was a scripper. I know a lot of the media isn't going to say that. A lot of these people on social media that support her are going to ignore like she never did that. But she admitted it herself, okay? And this is basically what happened to this guy. Unfortunately, he got that Cardi B treatment. So let's get to the video. I got two different videos here, but this one is actually longer. So let's get into this video. This is of them arriving at his place and leaving.
They have drugged and robbed a man at his Las Olas apartment in June. According to detectives, the man and the woman met while they were both at American Social on East Las Olas Boulevard on the evening of June 10th. A few hours later, the two walked back to his place just a few blocks away and could be seen walking into the building hand in hand. They went up to his apartment, but the next thing the man knew, he was waking up around 6 a.m. and the woman was gone,
Long
along
gone.
with several of his personal items. In total, he told the cops she stole his Rolex and Breitling watches, his iPhone, and his wallet.
Wow.
Added up, she got away with more than $52,000 worth of stuff.
Wow.
In that camera angle from the apartment building, you can see her walking out alone about 2 hours after she walked in with the victim.
2 hours. So within 2 hours, they went from just walking into his apartment to her leaving with his items and cash while he's knocked out cold, according to him. Okay. Now, to me, if you look at it, let's say he was drugged, okay? Did he smoke something that she brought with him that was laced? Did she prepare a drink for him? Did she have like a bottle of liquor in her purse? And she said, hey, let's drink this. And it was spiked because she was in that room for 2 hours. So obviously something went on in those 2 hours. I don't know if the guy's being 100% forthcoming. I'm just saying, like, it's just weird how this woman could go to your place and after 2 hours, she leaves with all your stuff and you claim that you wake up 6 o'clock that morning, you can't remember anything. Either he got really, really drunk and don't remember what happened and she wasn't, because that's what y'all got to understand, man. When you go to these bars and you meet these women, okay, if you're thinking about bringing a woman back to your place, you better make sure you're just as sober as she is, because some of these women ain't going to drink nothing. They may sip a drink here and there, but they're going to be very sober. While you're sitting there throwing back drinks, getting drunk, she's sitting up there watching and observing you. She's asking you questions. And that's why she knew to go back with you and look for certain things. And not only that, he's probably going to the bar, flashing money with his jewelry on. Now, I will say this, though. That doesn't mean that this woman should rob this guy. This woman should absolutely be caught and prosecuted. But again, we don't know exactly, but we're going to get into the article. Maybe it sheds some light. But you have, gentlemen, you have to be careful of the type of women that you bring into your home. You can't bring just anybody to your house. You have to only bring people to your home that you can trust, instead of bringing somebody back from a bar, right? Especially when you're hammered. But let's get into this article from Miami Herald. It says after a night out with a red-headed woman he met at a Fort Lauderdale bar, a man woke up the next day alone, drugged, and missing thousands of dollars worth of watches, cash, and other items, police said. stolen a $40,000 Rolex. He was wearing a $10,000 Breitling watch, an iPhone Pro 12, his Louis Vuitton wallet, and $1,000 in cash. So he's basically walking around like, I got money. In total, Fort Lauderdale police say Bobby Skelly's night of fun last month at American Social Bar and Restaurant on Los Olas Boulevard cost him around $52,000 worth of valuables. Now, Scully, I think that's how you pronounce his name, Scally, told detectives he blacked out after returning home and believed he was drugged at the bar and at his apartment, which is also on Los Olas Boulevard, according to the incident report. So he's in walking distance of the bar, so maybe it's convenient, and maybe that's how he picks up a lot of women. He could just walk to the bar, he could just come back, right? You got to be careful, man. You can't drink everything a woman gives you unless she had an accomplice. You got to look at your drink, keep your drink in front of you. Don't let her go in, because it could have been a situation where he was sitting and she went to go get his drink for him. Yeah, man, women will put the pill in your drink just as much as a guy would, but they're doing it for money. A lot of these guys, the other way around, they're doing it because they may want to try to sleep with that woman. So you can't let nobody near your drink. You got to keep your drink in front of you at all times, because it's getting savage out here. And these women are getting savage when it comes to finessing and robbing dudes. They're setting dudes up. This woman, if true, it lets you know that she was putting stuff in his drink while he was at the bar, which is very brazen, but also at the apartment, which would mean, once again, she's around your drink and not you. You need to be watching everything that she's doing. A toxicology report showed several drugs were in his body, including GHB. It is an assault drug, according to NBC6. So she definitely did spike his drink, but it's like, you know, you can't let these women, nobody near your drink, unless it's the bartender, unless she the bartender. Scally told WSVN he had so many drugs in his body, the doctor said he could have died. Wow. Next thing I know, I wake up in my apartment almost paralyzed. I couldn't really feel my legs, couldn't talk. He told WSVN detectives are now asking for help in identifying the woman behind the grand theft, who they believe is 5'4", weighs about 120 pounds, and has a red shoulder-length hair. She may also have a neck tattoo. It probably was a wig. You know, might not even be her real hair. Might have been a wig. Newly released surveillance video shows the pair holding hands as they walk out of a garage and later into Scally's apartment building around 1:30 a.m. About 2 hours later, the woman is seen walking out of the apartment complex alone, and that is her right there. Police lifted one fingerprint from a glass coffee table that had been wiped down in the apartment. So she went and wiped down. Yo, this is a professional. Apparently, the apartment had been wiped down. So she's definitely done this before. According to the incident report, the report also notes that when Scally tracked his iPhone, it appeared stationary on Interstate 95 southbound. Another potential clue, Scally has a camera in his apartment that faces the front door. He told police he couldn't access the footage without his phone and was told to notify detectives if he gained access to the footage, according to report. The company that supplies the cameras probably will be able to get the footage. Seduce and steal crimes have happened before in South Florida. In April, a man went home with a woman he met at a nightclub and woke up alone inside his luxurious Miami condo to find his $200,000 watch collection missing. In 2020, a night of flirting at a Broward casino ended with a man drugged in his hotel room and out of $9,000 in cash. In 2018, a man told police he was drugged by a weapon by two women he took home from the club. Yeah, man. You can't be taking can't be taking randoms home like that, man. Police said they stole more than $200,000 in change. I may remember that story. I think I may have spoke on that particular story. I'm not sure. Bracelets and watches. And in 2016, a Colombian woman was arrested on charges of stealing jewelry and cash from tourists after seducing them. A similar crime happened in Hollywood. And letting anyone know if they have any information to let them know. Yeah, this woman definitely needs to be caught. She's done this before. She might be a professional at it. She's a professional thief that goes around meeting men at bars, going back. Listen, any woman that's eager to go back to your apartment, you need to be very suspicious of. Very suspicious of. And also, unless she has a sophisticated way of drugging you without your drink, always keep your drinks in front of you. Or don't even drink. If you're going out to meet women to sleep with, you might want to not drink. Or drink, maybe you want to drink just a little bit, but don't drink too much, man. Because if you bring her back to your place and you're intoxicated, plus you may have, some substances in your system, this could happen to you. And this woman, finesse, she took. Now, again, if he can get access to the camera footage, I'm pretty sure he probably will be. He will be able to. They'll find who this woman is. This woman might not even be from Florida. She might be from out of state, could be from another country, but her picture is out here. So y'all let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll see y'all next one.